I found really interesting about your offer as well, as you mentioned there, as a lot of these sellers would be, they would be in the second tier. A lot of them, if they want the ongoing accounting, a lot of them are going to be below £25,000 a month, especially in the beginning. But what I found interesting is that you actually include zero in that cost as well. So you actually absorb that cost as well, which is often additional. And this is something sellers also need to know about. It's not just the hiring of the professional accountants, it's also the third-party software those accountants often need to use. Or even if you do this yourself, you're very likely going to need third-party software. But Alex, can you just talk about third-party software and how you integrate that?
Yep. So basically, that's correct. We include zero into our subscription. Why? Because again, we would like to be full scope solution for the sellers, right? So you don't want to buy like some services from us, then you'll think about, okay, oh, by the way, I need some accounting software, or by the way, I need somehow to integrate my like Amazon account with this accounting software. We would like you to focus on the business, to focus on your customers, not focus on accounting. So we get you covered in the accounting area. Zero is included into our software, but you know what's interesting is that majority of our clients, they don't even open zero, because like we actually use zero as our accounting backend, but all the like conversations with accountant, all the reports are being stored in Osome application. We have like both mobile app and web-based app, and there is no need basically for the sellers to go into zero and to like familiarize themselves with the interface, because like we will do both the compliance part and the like we'll send you actionable numbers. So there is no need for you to go into zero. With regards to other software that we are using, if the sellers are selling, I know that like majority of your audience are probably selling on Amazon, but if they would like to expand into other platforms, there are platforms where we don't have yet our own integration solution, and that's where we are using third-party software. So that's again, that would be our headache, would be like our problem, what software to use, how to collect the data from those platforms, and how to post it into accounting software. But again, like you wouldn't need to think about it. We will do it ourselves.
Perfect. And I think a lot will appreciate that approach just for the time saving. But Alex, I wanted to ask you to just showcase exactly what a seller is going to need to do. So what does, say a seller signs up with you for that monthly ongoing package, what do they actually have to do on their end? There's obviously some stuff they're going to need to do, or let's say they have a business expense. How would they let you know about that? If maybe you want to screen share, literally what a seller would need to do, what your tools look like, and just give people an idea of, what they would be looking at in terms of a dashboard and where they could drop their expenses and basically their role on a monthly basis.
All right. Yeah. So when you sign up with us, your journey with Osome starts with the call with one of our senior accountants. On this call, the senior accountant will go through the details of your business, like where do you sell, what types of product do you sell, what type of suppliers do you have, like what are the relationship with those suppliers. Basically all the details for us to better understand your business and to have like fewer questions like down the road. We will also create you an account in Osome app, in this app, you basically will have all the relationship with Osome, and like you will be on top of your financial situation with your e-commerce business. So then, like with regards of what will you need to do, there are two main kind of segments of the transactions that you would have. You will have your sales and you will have your costs. The sales data will be collected automatically from the platforms you sell. If you're selling Amazon, that's going to be Amazon. If you have your website built on Shopify, that's going to be like Shopify. We will set up the integration tools that would fetch the sales data and inventory data from those platforms. And then like our accountants, actually dedicated accountant that dedicated to your company, will take care of posting them into the accounting software. Then there is a second part of the business, is the cost side. And on the cost side, you basically paying your suppliers. And that's like one thing that you will need is to send us the invoices from your suppliers. With regards to bank transactions, we will connect Xero to your bank. We'll help you out to connect like BankFit into Xero. So we will see the bank transaction, and you basically will be sending invoices to support the cost part of the business. But like obviously current times, sometimes people forget to send some documents. So what we've done, we came up with a solution where we take all the transactions that we see in your bank account. We take those where you didn't send us the supporting documents, and you have an additional part in Osome app where you'll see all the transactions that need your attention. So basically, if you forgot to send us some invoices, you will always see them here, and you can either take a picture with our mobile app, or just drag and drop them here, or forward us emails with the invoices attached to these emails. Once we have all the documents from you, that's actually all that you need to do. Like we will not require any other actions from your side. Then like our accountants will reconcile the documents that you will see on the dashboard. So you'll see all the money you have in all your bank accounts. You will see the bills that you need to pay based on the invoices you sent our way, and you will see the invoices that somebody owes you. So for example, if Amazon has some money in bond, you'll see here that you are due to receive some money from Amazon like next month, for example. That's basically all you'll need to know in terms of compliance part of accounting. We'll also store for your convenience the information about your company. Once your business will grow, we'll also allow you to add new team members here. For example, if you have somebody looking after your supplier side of the business, you can add them here, and they will be able to send us the supplier invoices also.
Okay.
If you have more than one company, more than one entity, we also support multiple companies. So you will be able to basically switch between different companies' profiles in here.
Okay. And on that, just quickly, say you did have two companies in here, with those would obviously each have their own subscription fee, or is it still...
That's correct. Yeah, that's
Okay.
correct. So those are going to be two different entities. Yes,
For sure. So just to summarize this, if I'm correct, the only thing people would need to do here is go to accounting over there, and then in that accounting tab, they would simply need to drag and drop invoices to those expenses, because as Alex said before, the whole job of this is to say, okay, this happened in the bank account, money went out of the bank account here, and the whole point of this is to reconcile that and to prove where that money went. And you do that with an invoice. So let's say you did pay a supplier £3,000. You provide the invoice for that, and that proves that's where that money went. And in this way, you're reconciling and you're ready for filing at year end. But I think this is really simple for sellers in that they just come in here, just upload that invoice, and then they're going to be ready to file, and also have a performance outlook on the business.
One thing that I would like to mention here is that you don't need to like look for particular invoice and attach it to here. So this list is just for your convenience. If you, like, for example, forgot to send some invoices, like here you will be able to like find out, okay, what are the invoices are missing. But what the most people are doing, actually, you will be assigned the special email address, and all you need to do is once you receive the email, once you receive the invoice from supplier, you just forward it to this email address, and this will automatically be digitalized and be assigned to correct like bank transactions by your accountant, by your Osome accountant, and the particular bank transaction will basically disappear from the screen. So it will not be here. You will only see here the transactions where we need supporting documents for. All of those on this screen needs invoice. If you see the red mark, that's actually the comments from an accountant. Okay. For example, if you lost, for example, the receipt from Go Cardless, what you can do basically is you can click in there and you can comment that you don't have a receipt anymore, and your accountant will see this comment. He will come in here and tell you basically, for example, look, we have the invoice from Go Cardless from the last month. It actually pretty the same kind of services that in this month, and the amount of invoice is not very big, so don't worry. We'll talk to HMRC. We'll resolve it. Like it's all fine. So this kind of where the functionality of the comments on the transactions comes in.
And I like the email functionality because, as a lot of those watching will know, a lot of invoices come in via email. So you already have them in email form, and you simply just forward it to this email address that Alex has on screen here. So that's going to be really simple in a lot of cases because you're going to have that invoice in email form already.